Just a little bit.
You bougetto.
Just yeah. Bougie and ghetto at the same time. Bougetto and country. Okay, I'm Contretto. Contretto. Country and ghetto. Boo Contretto. Oh, Boo Contretto. Ain't nothing wrong with a little Boo Contretto.
You sound like you French. I'm a little bit of Boo Contretto.
I say, well, Boo Contretto. Girl, they finna get me. Let me stop. I go to France. They be like, you are not welcome here. Like, that how they speak? Oh, no.
Oh, my God, I know French.
I'm going to jail, child.
Yes, you are. You're going to go to jail.
Somebody get me.
You're going to go to jail.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I got
it. You just didn't mean to put it on the mic.
I'm Reggie Morton.
And I'm Tish Cooper.
And this is a Mama and I Presents Can We Talk About It? Only here on
YouTube.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Reggie segment, a Mama and I Presents Can We Talk About It podcast. You guys, once again, I'm here with one of my faves, you guys, the mama to the mama and I, Mama Coop. Say hi to the people, Mama Coop.
Hello. No, I almost did it again. And I was like, don't do it, Tish. Don't you do
Somebody
it.
said, hello.
I so just wanted to come up and let's go. Hello, everyone.
I said,
hello.
Oh my gosh, you're going to be offending people so much at the very beginning.
I'm so sorry, but I had the Megan interview, and I've just been like, I just want to be British for a little bit. Hello.
You guys, we want to make sure, I want to get this in at the beginning. Make sure that you all subscribe. Tell the people subscribe, Mama.
Subscribe.
Come on now. Subscribe.
Please subscribe so he can stop saying it.
Yes, to the Reggie segment. Please subscribe, you guys, because we want to go to the next goal. We've already reached 100. I thank you guys so much. Yes, congratulations to you guys for putting in your hard work. Yes, thank you. And we want to go to the next level of 200, and then 300, and then 1,000, okay? Because we want to be monetized up in this piece, don't we?
Hello.
Hey, man, we want to bring y'all quality content. Mama deserves a check for all this talking.
Hell yeah, I do.
Okay. And Reggie deserves a check for all this editing, but that's another story. So now, Mama, how you doing today on this beautiful, it's not as beautiful as it's been, but it's still beautiful.
It's sunny and there's no snow on the ground. So, it's so funny because the last time we talked, I said, I'm just here. I'm just making it.
Mm-hmm.
And so last Monday, I said, I'm going to be positive Patty this week. I'm going to be positive. And, having that mindset and going into the week saying, I'm going to be positive and keep saying that every time something hits.
It helps.
Actually, I'm good. Like, I can truly say I'm good. Now, when you look at my burning to-do list, you're like, are you really good? But no, I am. I stayed up till 11:30 watching Megan and Cardi do something on the bed.
Megan and Cardi?
You didn't watch the Grammys.
It was Megan and Cardi?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes, but
and
Cardi wasn't
B.
with her. It was a separate performance, right?
No, they came and they did WAP.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see
I just saw her do Savage.
Oh.
With that big old wagon in the...
Yes, so she did Savage. And then it was like Cardi did, what did she do? She did Up. She did Up first by herself.
And then she
and then she went over and this big stripper shoe. Oh. And it had and the heel looked like a pole. And what somebody said, and I don't know if it was on TV or one of my daughters, well, she's good at a pole. And I was like,
well, I mean, she was a stripper in the past.
I mean, I was just like, work it, Cardi. Do it. She didn't. I was really upset.
Oh.
But I'm going to tell you who wasn't upset, Post Malone, because he was looking like he's ready to jump off his chair. And I'm like, keep going. She married.
Oh,
I don't know
is she still?
Yeah, I think they are.
Okay.
I don't
they
know.
just filed, but they never got passed.
I don't know.
I don't be in their business like that.
Yeah, I'm not either, but I know that they went on holiday to listen to me, British. They went on holiday together.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay.
They went on vacation together, and I know that she threw him a birthday party, so I was guessing that they're still together. I don't know.
Was that when they was pictured on the beach?
Yeah, but it's recent, though. It wasn't like months ago.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was like, yeah, you keep going. Her little Migo husband gonna come up and smack it.
But Megan is good at bleeping stuff out without it being
They did. But it was just hard if you know the song. You know what I mean? I mean, they still
And
play.
you know-
There's some holes
in
in
this
this hole.
There's some oars in the top.
And I think everybody was just like, know the beat.
I said a certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet.
Yeah, and you just heard what? Think the nigga weak.
What they say? What they say?
And that was how it was sounding. And so you just putting the words in the air like,
Yeah.
I know the
Piecing it
words.
together.
But anyway, it was really good. It was
Oh,
really good.
that's
But anyway,
nice.
So I am doing wonderful. I'm
That
doing
is
good
nice.
today.
And I thank you for saying that part about making your beginning of your week positive, because that's what I did this morning. I had a very important meeting today. Oh, it was important to me. I mean, it wasn't like lose your job type meeting or anything, but it was an important meeting that I needed to have with the person, a conversation. And this morning when I woke up, I was feeling good. Like, I know all of the stuff I have to do this week. And I was like, oh, my God, this episode will come out. And this is going to be a great conversation. I can't wait for the people to hear it. And I was just like, oh, my gosh, I'm so excited for this week, right? First day of spring is Saturday. Like, it's going to be, it's just going to be a great week, child. I mean, awesome. So I'm just like, okay, you know, the meeting that I was supposed to have had the potential to not go bad, but it had the potential to, you know, get me in like a bad way. Like if I had have let my brain tell me how it was gonna go.
You're just gonna go in a bad headspace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Instead of just letting it go how it was gonna go. So I got up this morning, I looked in the mirror, and you know, I said, you know, you will have a great week. This is gonna be awesome. You're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do this, and it will go right in the name of Jesus. Like I was looking at that mirror.
Claim
oh, I was speaking that thing. I live out that apartment like I was new money, child. I mean, I always, you know, new money.
Because you bougie. But I get it.
Well, you guys, today, oh my gosh, I tell you, I love this topic because it's right on time. Today we'll be talking about vacations. Yes, time in the sun, 2021. Will it happen or will it not?
Oh, you know what's going to happen. It happened last year when we was in the middle of the pandemic.
You're right about that too.
You
were
know,
so
people
right
on the
about
beach,
that.
and I'm up there like, that's just so nasty.
It was so distasteful. Like, you know, we're going through, and you're gonna do that.
It's not even. It's distasteful. This is nasty because when you think about, like, let's think about this real quick. None of us really like we all had our own level of cleanliness before the pandemic.
Yes.
Some more than others. Each his own. But you know, when you now think about it now, that's just nasty.
It was.
And like I even hesitant to get in a pool.
Well, I didn't do that either.
But you know what I mean? Like I got to see you put the pH in the Clorox and whatever it is.
I mean,
that
I
you
would
put
rather
in
be
there.
in the ocean because it's bigger. So any pee, germs, or anything, poop or whatever, because you're swimming in the ocean, and the ocean is so
true,
big.
But if you there and I'm further out in the ocean, your shit's coming to me before it wash out. That's disgusting.
Girl, it's a whole ocean. It is not even getting nowhere near you. I mean, it's whale sperm in that ocean that don't touch us.
Didn't need to know that, but okay.
That's how they make lipstick. Glad I ain't a lady. But still, you guys, so like I said, vacations.
Yes.
So, Mama Coop, I want to, you know, we just want to talk about those things and just to help people because, you know, we already dipped into it. You know, everybody's talking about this vaccine and stuff. And, oh, my gosh, we can go back on vacation and whatnot. And we can finally travel. They tell you don't travel for 2 weeks, you know, until it kicks in with your second one and all that stuff.
Oh, really? Did they say that?
That's what they say.
Oh.
And then you can travel. And we, you know, that's what they advise us to do and stuff. But I'm just like, I think y'all should slow down a little bit.
Well, where are we traveling to? Because you can't travel to Italy because they just shut that back down. You can't travel to France because they're about to shut that down. And I ain't going to England because I don't know what they doing over there.
Oh, no, we ain't going over there right now. We ain't going there right now.
But you're right. You're right on that. Like, I went on a vacation recently. I'll admit it. It's not like we just hopped over to Virginia.
Yeah, that wasn't
like it was like.
That wasn't
but you know what? I'm gonna talk to you about vacations.
Okay.
I was going away, and I needed a vacation.
Yeah.
I needed to just get away for some days. And I swear, my neighbors at my hotel,
Uh-oh.
So you know how you get out the car and you look and you know the neighborhood you in. You like, I'm probably the only one.
Were you in a hotel?
Yeah, we were at a hotel. We were at a suite. We were at a suite. So it's like you had a full kitchen. Okay, so here's my thing. This is how I have changed with vacation. I no longer feel comfortable. This is just me personally. Feel comfortable going into restaurants and sitting down. Now I'm saying that being a hypocrite because I sat in Five Guys on Sunday on Saturday.
The greasiest place on earth.
But it's great, but good though. It's so good. But
to clog the arteries.
But yeah, which is why I'm drinking my pink drink and I had
with ice in it.
Yes, so give me some water.
To clog your arteries even more. To freeze the grease.
It
You need to be drinking
doesn't
some hot tea.
up.
You need to be drinking some hot tea is what you need to be drinking.
I do. Well, I am. I'll probably drink my hot tea.
Everybody
tonight,
said it's suicide to drink a cold soda after a greasy burger or some French fries.
Oh no, I had like a lemonade.
Was the ice in it? Yes, girl, you ain't understanding the concept. This the coldness.
Whatever.
The coldness clumps the grease. But go ahead and tell your story.
You know what? When God calls me home, God calls me home.
If I die, let me die. Eating a burger from Five Guys. Go ahead.
It was good. I'm gonna go with a smile on my face. It was good.
On the hood of the casket, it was good.
I'm just saying.
How she died? Just know
It was good.
Go ahead.
She enjoyed herself with them fries. So that was the first time. And even then, like, they had everything spaced out. And, okay, wait a minute. This is totally off topic, but I got to tell you this, right? So we sitting there, Five Guys, right? And I'm eating my burger, chomping down. Yes, clogging my arteries. I already know you ain't got to go there, right? Tell me why 2 people done walked in with a Chipotle bag.
And Five Guys.
Yes. And sat down in a seat that clearly said, do not use for, off limits because of social distance.
Yes.
And I look at my child and I go, even I don't have the balls to do that. Like, I cannot walk into another restaurant knowing I didn't order. I am pulling out another restaurant's food and chomping down and slurping like,
that is so...
Like,
that is so illegal because now if something happens, they're gonna be like, Five Guys, they died in Five Guys.
No. Because wait a minute, it didn't end there. It didn't end there.
Okay.
Because I'm up here and I'm chopping on my burger, watching like they really gonna sit here and eat the Chipotle in like that's bold. Like that's some cojones right there. Tell me why. I'm gonna say it. There was only one black girl working.
Oh, okay.
Why they sent her out? To tell them people.
That's it. I said, girl, you got more attitude than us. Can you go tell them, please? Because I'm scared.
She came up and you could just see her face. She's like, and she was really nice about it because she wouldn't get loud, but you could just see by her face and her mannerisms. She was just, she's just like, no, you guys can't sit here and you can't bring that in here. You need to leave.
My family this weekend. Was it this weekend? Yes. They had texted us in the group chat. Mm-hmm. And they said, all right, you guys, when one family member said, okay, you guys, I miss you. What are we going to do? Like, when are we going to come back together, right? Because we obeyed everything.
Yeah,
like, we had no type of family gathering. But, like, when the pandemic first started, we did, like, Zoom calls, Zoom Family Feud, Family Jeopardy and stuff like that. That was it. Like, we weren't playing with this. So they was like, okay, we obeyed it long enough. When we gonna get back together? Like we normally see each other every 3 months, right? So
y'all planning a vacation?
Well, here's what I said. Well, no, I don't think we should go on vacation because we normally go to like Wildwood, New Jersey. I don't think we should
go where?
Wildwood, New Jersey.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's one of the best theme parks in,
is it really?
In like cities, like a resort city, basically.
Oh,
everything
nice.
is with the boardwalk and everything. It's better than Atlantic City and it's better than Ocean City, in my opinion. And well, yeah, Atlantic City, Ocean City.
Okay.
It's better than that because it has more rides. It has more stuff. Like normally, everybody has a boardwalk with a Ferris wheel.
Yes.
And that's what the big thing is: boardwalk, Ferris wheel, and it's like you have little shows that go on there. But like, where's the stuff for children? So this has like 3 piers, and it's like one's extreme rides, like this big old roller coaster. Another one is they have 2 water parks. Yeah, exactly. One is a water park here in the back of this pier where they have like kid rides and all this stuff and real big rides. Then they have another one over there where it's like these rides that go like in the air and it's like the like that big claw ride and spin around and take you up.
No, I watched it break on a fair ride. Okay, sorry.
That ain't gonna stop me from getting on it. If I die, let me die. Just know it was good.
See, He was happy. That's what's gonna be on his
Child,
jacket.
if
He
that
was
thing was
happy.
to fly off,
Oh,
I
I
don't
watched
even-
it. You didn't see
I don't
that?
even
It
know
was like
how-
2 years ago.
I don't even-
It was some kind of fair out west, and the thing was going, and you just see it fly off, and you just see people like little ants. I should not laugh, but I
don't
was
even
just like,
know.
oh.
Like, you ever wonder in those situations, like, how do you even die?
Well, because of how you land.
I mean, you just think about so many ways. It could be like the impact from the back,
Yes.
shatters your spine,
Yes.
or it could be like you falling forward, choked you out,
Right.
or it could be like
I'm
you
just
were one of the
saying.
people who
But you
hit
know
the
what?
ground.
You know what just popped in my head?
What?
I wonder if somebody hit a wig on it and it flew off. I'm so sorry. It's like thoughts like that that pop
Girl,
in my
that been
head.
happening in a lot of rides. Without it
Maybe
flying,
it's because I'm watching those sling rides and the people go up and they go, ah.
because you know
and
everybody wears a wig now.
yeah, they do.
So
I'm
this is
like,
gonna be a great time because like wig businesses were booming, and not
Mm-hmm.
everybody on vacation will be keeping their lace front glued
you
down.
right. You right. Because
They're
it's
gonna have,
hot.
cause they got pools, it's hot and everything, so they're gonna be having these wigs they throw on. Oh, I can't wait to make it back to the music park, child. I can't wait.
Well, it's gonna be wigs flying everywhere. You're gonna need an umbrella.
It's gonna be a whoosh, whoosh. Wig over here, wig over there. You get a wig, you get a wig. Everybody get a wig. We said that when we gonna get back together.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, when we get back together, I said I smell a July cookout.
Oh yeah.
That way we can still obey the CDC guidelines with
Absolutely.
being outside and having it spread out.
Yeah.
And we can be safe when we take our mask off. You know, like I'm still gonna have my mask on. I'm probably won't end up taking my mask off until 2024.
No, I can understand that. I don't even think even with the vaccines we're gonna be able to take our mask off for a little
Exactly.
bit.
Like it needs to have time,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody is so in a rush. They don't understand. Like this is the first modern day science fixes everything breakout that it couldn't fix. Like when the flu broke out, it was early 1900s. So it was kind of like we were advanced, but we weren't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so now it's kind of like we're unstoppable in a way, and it's like something is stopping us.
Mm-hmm.
So this is that first time in a long time. Cause when the H1N1 came out, when the flu relapsed, and when Ebola came out, wasn't nowhere near as bad. Like it was like, okay, we got an H1N1 vaccine. Like yeah, you're gonna get the flu, it's gonna be all right. You know, but then this one being
H1N1 was a swine flu, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But it's like we weren't really that, scared. It was like a clean your hands type thing. Don't be too close to people. But it was like that kind of thing. So it really wasn't too, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't too like serious or bad. So that's why right now I feel as though it just needs time.
Thinking about getting with my family. Like my nephew was born like a month ago, and I really want to go see him. But
Yeah.
us being up here, I don't know how comfortable. Like they're comfortable going to see my parents across town, but I don't know how comfortable they would be with us going in.
Yeah.
And the fact that they probably think that we kind of throw caution to the wind with going to these soccer tournaments and thing, and they don't understand. And what I was telling you is like my whole way of vacationing is different now. Like I used to be like, we just get a suite, 2-room suite, but we go out to eat, we do this and that. I don't want to go out to restaurants anymore. If I go out, it's take out and I come home. Usually it's me and Coop, and we're the only ones to go in and we do what we need to do and we leave. But I want a kitchen now, and I bring my own stuff. Like I don't even use any of the stuff that's at the hotel. I know they have a dishwasher. I know that they wash it, but for me, I bring my own paper plates. I bring my own utensils. I bring my own cooking utensils. I bring, we have a tote that has Lysol and wipes and everything in it.
That's how you do it.
And so when we went last weekend, I even bring my own coffee maker. That's just
you don't
because I'm
use
bougie. I'm not kombucha. What is it? Oh shoot, we didn't.
It was Bugetto.
Bougie. No,
it was Contretto.
Contretto.
So Bu Contretto.
Bu
Bu
Contretto.
Contretto. That's
Bu
what it is.
Contretto.
Bu Contretto.
I'm not Bu
I'm
Contretto. I'm just bougie because I wanted my own. I like a certain amount. I like certain coffee. And I like the way my coffee maker makes my coffee.
Oh, how do you say Bu Contretto?
Yes, I wasn't that, but the people next door to us was straight ghetto.
Oh,
Ratchet.
what happened next door? Child, what was they doing?
These.
What was? Oh, okay. What was they doing next door?
So first of all, they had like we got out the car, and I just knew when we got out the car from being out that day, and I got my Bojangles because Bojangles is banging.
Amen.
Yeah, and I was like, we
Them
down in Virginia, we
biscuits,
got to get some. Oh my gosh, those biscuits again. Anyway, so had my
chicken.
Bojangles, and I was good to go, and I got out the car, and I looked at this family that was getting out the car, and that little girl just looked like she was just loud.
She was ready to tear
Because
something
I
up.
mean, mostly because I could hear her, and we were across the parking lot. I said, Lord, please don't let them be our next door neighbors.
Please don't let this little
Please
girl
don't
be
let them be our next door neighbors.
Please don't let this little girl
So
be
we
next
go
door
up
to
and we drop stuff off, and we come down to, I think, get something else
Mhm.
out the car. Lo and behold, we come up. What do I hear? But right next door, and I was like, God. I was
They
like,
followed you back to the hotel.
no, they were already at the hotel, but their room happened to be right next to us. And when I tell you that this child was so loud,
You wanted to go next door and whoop her yourself.
I really did.
Ooh, child, don't
really
don't whip
did.
your kids, but still.
I really did. And I was just like, so she happened, they were in there. And I mean, you know how me and you laugh and we're loud. And I'm like, okay, we got to bring it
Then we
down a
say,
little bit.
shh,
Yeah.
you
We got to bring it
Reggie,
down a little
you
bit.
got to be quiet.
Take that and multiply it times 5 for 4 hours straight. And I was like, I can't listen to TV. I can't do nothing. And it wasn't like it was just for our room. You could hear this child, both of them, her and her teenage sister. That, like, when you walk up the steps, because we were on the 2nd floor, so we just walked up the steps, get the exercise in. Walked up, you can hear them fuckers down the hall. And I'm like, y'all ain't nothing but some I'm not going to say what you said last week, but nothing but some nigga. You said it. I didn't. But I mean, but you know. And just to let everybody know, the Webster's Dictionary definition of that is without education, ignorant, you have no. And I swear, I was like, see, this is the reason why y'all set us back 55
Amen.
years. Every time we take 2 steps forward and you
Y'all send us
motherfuckers
back.
want to send us
Send
back
us
15
15,000.
steps. Yes.
15,000
I mean, I
steps.
was just like, oh my gosh. So I was like, I'm gonna go next door. And you know, Coop
You ain't
don't.
never go.
No, I
Coop
did,
told
because
you
he was
no.
like, don't go. I call for it. I was like, you better, because if not, I'm gonna knock on the next
Call
door.
somebody. You better call Jesus.
They gonna hit. I said they're gonna need it after they hear from me. So anyway, he called, and I hear
Gonna be a
the
Kirk Franklin up
phone
in
ring.
here.
I hear the phone ring, not once, not twice, 3 damn times. I heard that phone ring. I was like,
They ain't answer it.
no. So they actually sent a physical person to
Good.
come knock on her door. And I know she heard it. I'm like, good. At least you know this is true. Tell me why this bitch gonna come to the door and be like, I was trying to get them to quiet down. I went to open the door. No, she wasn't.
She was
If
in there
you-
routing them up
Yeah. I was like, if you hadn't have come, they would have been doing this at midnight.
all night
So then
long.
her daughter, so she tells them they quiet down, and I was like, okay, this is good. Quiet. I was able to get a little bit of my schoolwork done. We were able to watch
You was
some
doing
TV.
schoolwork on vacation.
Oh hell no! I have to. It don't stop. I had an article.
Girl, you
somewhere
better
there.
learn. I had to learn too. Then
Okay.
when I go on vacation, there ain't no time to
so-
edit in peace. It's time to forget editing.
So I can't learn when I have a job Monday through Friday, and I'm so tired from the job that it takes everything in me to read. So I'm getting up at 5:30.
So this was
to
just a
work out.
getaway. It wasn't a vacation.
Yeah, well, it was just a getaway. But I was in my head, it was supposed to be a vacation, but it was really a getaway.
It was a getaway.
I get ready to go. I was like, okay, we got to get up at like 6 something because we got to be at the field by 7:30
Amen.
for an 8 o'clock game. I said, because, I don't think God likes me right now, because why would you do this? You gave me a 9 o'clock game on Saturday and an 8 o'clock game on Sunday. You just don't like me right now, but that's okay. God, we're going to have to talk later. So
He
anyway,
be playing.
I go to my room, and what do I hear? But... And I'm like, is this bitch in like a tribe or something? Jumping on the floor. You know how Bernie Mac be doing? They be like, jumping on the couch.
It was a child, wasn't it?
Yes. So I said, okay, bitch, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you real good. And I shouldn't, because the child was probably like 6. But I said, okay. I'm gonna show you what adults do to get back at children.
What you do?
My alarm was set for 5:30, and I let it go off every 15 minutes. And for some reason, it was right next to the wall, which happened to be next to their bed. I'm like, so if I have to get up at 5:45, you have to get up at 5:45 too. And I let that sucker ring, and then I would snooze it so it didn't get up. So what? And I had it set for every 15 minutes.
7 minutes.
But it went off every 7 minutes.
Yep.
Until 6:45 when I was like, I guess you're up now.
Wow.
Don't play games with me. Don't play games with me.
I'd rather you catch this alarm than catch these hands.
I was a little loud in the bathroom too, and I was a little loud
over there
in the
singing
kitchen.
Hannah Montana and stuff.
I was like, okay, you want to play games? I'll play games right back.
Over there singing New Edition. Candy girl, you are my world. You're so sweet.
Turn the TV on. I didn't care. I was like, if I'm up, you up. We up together. Come on.
Now, what's your favorite vacationing memory? Because let me tell you right now. I remember when I was on vacation with my cousin. One of my fondest memories was with him.
Was it really?
It was. Only a handful, only one of the fondest. Okay, I had a lot, but out there in New Jersey now. But we went to the boardwalk with the extreme rides.
Oh, okay.
And yes. We went out there with the extreme rides, and he wanted to get on the slingshot.
Oh, the thing where and it's such
the
thing where I be watching
ball.
where people be like, the wigs be coming off,
And they be
like
passing out.
Yes.
And yeah,
like,
mama, I need you, mama, I need you, mama.
I don't know why I be watching them and laughing, but I be like,
it is funny. It's very funny.
funny.
I would have been one, but so me and him discussing it. You know, extreme rides cost money. They're not just a regular admission.
Oh,
they're
I
like
didn't know that.
They're like $40 a ride.
I'm sorry.
$40 a ride.
Say that again.
$40 a ride.
They have the slingshot. They have the screaming swings.
Wait a minute. Is that $40 for all of them or per ride?
Per ride. And they have the.
I'm sorry.
And they had a ride that puts you as like it's like a.
Yes.
And it's like a cart on this end. It's with two people and there's a cart on this end. But it's 4 people because they put back. Because this is like the big one. Like that one is called the zipper at the carnivals.
Yes.
But this one is like the extreme zipper where it's just 4 people. And it's just 2 pods, but it's on each end. And these extreme rides are well worth every bit of $40 because the pole is the first card is in your office. The next card is over there at the PE center. Like that's how long the thing is, and it's a pole in the middle that spins it. So you're up in the air, and then the slingshot.
So wait a minute. So you're laying flat, and then it picks you up like this, and then it's
it's like a little
the ends kind of sling you.
Yeah, it's like a litlittle pod. So so you sit in, so you're in the pod, and they put you in this pod, and then they put 2 people in the back of that pod, and then they go.
Because you know what I'm thinking.
They go.
No, because you know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Thundercats, like when they was flying and the damn plane crashed and they had to fly out in the pods.
Something like that. So then it goes all the way up in the air. It goes all the way up in the air.
Out going up in the air.
But that's the fun part of it all.
No,
So
it ain't.
it's like 400 feet in the air.
No, why would no?
That's great. 400 feet for
it's not.
400 feet for $40 is great, and you get.
I mean, okay, for the price, it is a steal. It is a steal.
You
for
get
the
spun
price.
for like 3 minutes. I love it. You get spun in one direction for like a minute and a half.
Okay, I went to Busch Gardens, and you know the little Viking thing that go like this.
I
thought I was gonna die on that.
Girl, it is not that bad.
No.
Now let me take. Hold on, wait a minute.
I would be screaming like you would hear me all the time. Jesus, take me now, Jesus.
And we're gonna say,
oh my gosh, I'm gonna die.
And we're gonna put. She did not have fun. She did not have fun. No, but it was with him, and we got on the slingshot. We were supposed to. I got in the cart. Everything.
Okay.
My dad paid my $40.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. You silent.
Yeah, because that's what I was. I said, no, I'm not doing it. He said, what? I said, I'm not doing it. I was like, well, you already paid $40. It's non-refundable. Well, Uncle Carlos gets in the ride. And this is when Uncle Carlos was younger and shorter than me. He got on in that ride and took it from me. Yes, he did. And I was
hear him screaming the entire time?
No, we couldn't. Carlos was actually very silent. He was just smiling. And Ronnie was very quiet, too, my cousin.
Really?
He was very quiet. Yeah, they weren't really freaking out. Now, a couple years later, me and my dad got on that ride. We got on the ride, child. We got on the ride. And yeah. Now me and my dad was screaming.
I was about to say, all I can hear you now is Lord Jesus, take my
I
hand,
was like,
take my hand.
and I
No,
had on
I
my
can't do it.
Toms, and I had on my nice clothes. You know, when I go on vacation, I wear my Toms.
So the last time, this is telling you how long it's been that I've been to Kings Dominion.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I went to Kings Dominion was right after, oh my gosh, it's been almost 20 years. Because it was right after Ashlyn was born, and I went, Apollo's Chariot had just opened.
Apollo's Chariot. What is that?
It's a ride at Kings Dominion.
Was that like the pirate ship that had went upside down?
No.
Okay.
It is a roller coaster that you don't have the pull over. It just comes up to your waist. And I remember, and you kind of sit high, so it's like you're standing, but you're not really, I think. And it's like you're on a chariot. And of course, me.
Uh-oh.
And the folks I was with, they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's got fired." And I'm like, how about no? Can we go in the middle so if it happens? Like the people up front can get it, the people in the back can get it,
But
but
not
we
y'all.
fine. Let's get fired. And I was like, fuck. So
He was right there.
right there up front. I was like seat 2, and that was probably the last time I went on like a true roller coaster, because I didn't realize then that whatever happened with Ashlyn, just my anxiety grew, and I think it was because I realized I was a mother, and like if something happens, I'm leaving my baby behind, and I just remember literally having a panic attack on Apollo's chair. And they're like, I'm gonna die. They're like, Tish, we ain't even got up there. It's going tick 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 tick, and I'm like, I'm gonna die, and I can't stand this. I cannot stand it. Why would you like, I feel like it's some sick little kid at the go button. It's like, and they're at the top. Let's stop. Let's wait. Ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, if you don't hit the damn button and let us go.
Come on now.
Hello, just let me get to the top. Let me go. I'm gonna die, and
They
then
were
just let me go.
They were just piecing it. Child, but you know, after talking about these vacations and stuff, there's just something that we want you guys to know. You know, during this time, spring is coming up. Spring is this Saturday. Hopefully this podcast comes out and it's this Saturday. But springtime is around the corner, and then summertime is right around the corner. We want you guys to please be safe. Please still wear your mask. Just because you didn't got a vaccine does not mean that the coronavirus, the COVID is, you know, not everybody has the vaccine. Not everybody has had it, that they have the antibodies. So please be considerate. Get your test before you go. You know, still be careful when it's with your family. Make sure you have nice ventilation in the cars, because we want you guys to come back from these areas, because it's supposed to be a vacation, not if you want a staycation at the place and be there in the graveyard, then you can. But you're supposed to be vacationing, which means you got to come back home. Okay?
Sure.
So I want you to be safe. Yeah. Do you have any advice for them?
I do. You need to unplug.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we were talking about my getaway because it really wasn't a vacation, but I didn't unplug. Like, you have to unplug. Like,
that's important.
Put away the phones. Put away the laptops.
Yes.
You know, you got to learn to disconnect. I think the best thing I learned and it hasn't been on any vacation because I've always worked on my vacations, but it was when I went on a retreat and I couldn't get cell service, but it was amazing that I couldn't get cell service because I could unwind and really take in. And then this is the time when you refocus, reflect, and you really you spend time with your creator, whether it's God or whoever it may be. You spend time and you really think this is a time when you really refocus on your purpose, and you unplug and you unwind, and you really start thinking about, why am I here? What am I meant to do? How do I help myself so that when I go back, it's not so many times we say we unplug, quote unquote, for the week, but then we right back in it the next week.
Exactly.
How do you unplug, refill, re-energize so that when you do go back, you're positive and you're looking at it and your energy is refilled, not halfway full, refilled. And the other advice is don't fill your days with stuff to do all day long.
Exactly.
Sometimes
it's good to have a plan.
It's good to have a plan, but make it fluid.
Yes.
Like, you know, I had a vacation like the every day was get up, do this, get up, do this. I was like, I am old, and you know what I want to do? I want to sit here with my coffee, and I want to watch the cars go by and people watch and do nothing. Like, that's what I want to do. Or I want to go leisurely walk around and just look at what madness is out there and just you have to slow down.
You know what I would advise after watching The Housewives for so long? Because, you know, they do cash trips.
Oh, yes, they do.
And they do cash trips. But what I realize is that maybe having an itinerary that first day isn't a smart thing. You know, that first day when you get up, because sometimes you go different time zones and all that stuff. When you get up that first day, let it be that day where you relax. Have a nice breakfast with your family. Have a nice breakfast with your friends, whoever you're with, or by yourself, and just look out at the city, you know, and then let stuff happen later in the day. So you had the whole day to relax and recuperate. Then get up. Okay, then next day, and then you can start your activities and your early morning stuff. But, you know, like Mama Coop said, and like I had reminded her earlier, that's why I'm glad I said it. You know, I wouldn't have, if I had went on a vacation, like, from the time of like 2018 to now, right before I had to refocus, you know, thank God for that podcast that we did and that talk we had. But if I had went on vacation from 2018, end of 2018 to that time of like 3 weeks ago, child, I wouldn't have not been able to appreciate it. Cause me, even when I turned 21, I was like, I want to go to a hotel room for my birthday so I can relax. And they was like, okay. And I was like, what you gonna do there by yourself? I said, I can edit in peace. That's not a vacation.
It's not a vacation.
You need to stop doing everyday Monday things, and you just need to sit down and talk to yourself.
You do. You
do things for yourself.
Like, you can listen to an audible, listen to a podcast.
Did you say an edible? Music. I'm just kidding.
I swear, audible. Like,
I swear.
I said audible. Like, you know, A's go,
I like messing with you.
Swear. He keep going. It's going to be the last damn podcast we do. Anyway.
So because time is scarce, and because in this time, like, time is scarce, space is scarce, be mindful, you guys, of who you actually go on vacation with. Are they actually going to maximize your time and get you to help you to relax in that time that you need?
Or you going to sit there and be playing referee.
Exactly. And ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
It will be RHO.
Because you going to walk away mad.
RHOM. Real Housewives of Me.
I mean, I'm just saying, you at WrestleMania and you like, I didn't even sign up for this. Why am I being Jerry Lawyer?
The Rumble. So now, you guys, is the last segment in the podcast before we hop up out of here. But this segment is called What's Your Intake? And it's just the time we reflect on what we're going to be reading, what we're going to be eating, or listening to this week. So, Mama, do you want me to start, or you want to start? Oh, well, you guys, I made chicken and dumplings over the weekend. Oh,
did you make the little round dumplings, or did you do the flat ones? Yes.
I made the round dumplings, and they're so good. It was with the half and half. I didn't use what is it, cream of mushroom and cream of chicken out the can, and all of a sudden I got the peas, and I got the fresh carrots, I got the fresh onions, the fresh celery, I got the poultry seasoning, the sage, I got the bay leaves, I had the crushed thyme, I had the heavy cream, the chicken broth.
Can I be honest with you? I have never made chicken and dumplings with cream of mushroom or cream of chicken soup.
That's the quick recipe. That's like the Pillsbury way to do it.
No, if I ain't making it the way you just said, I ain't making chicken and dumplings at all.
See, and the way that I had it was with the cream of chicken and cream of mushroom, but it was good.
I mean, that's fine, but no.
Yeah.
Like, I need old school, bring it up, like, saute the vegetables to bring out the juices and the flavor.
Put the flour in it.
Yes, and get that going, and then you put the chicken in, but I like to cook my chicken separately.
I do.
And oh my gosh, you need to get you a Instapot, because I don't like to poach my chicken, because I just think it's just, I don't like boiled,
I don't boil chicken unless I'm doing it for
I just don't do that at all. So I Instapotted my chicken for like 10 minutes.
Salad,
and it came out like a roasted chicken. And then you put that in and you mix it, and then you put the broth in and you just let it simmer for like a good half an hour, 45 minutes. Then you start adding all your stuff in. And while you're doing that, anyway.
It is a thing. It is a thing.
It's a weekend meal for me, because it takes time.
It is a thing. But other than that, I'm happy that a lot of my friends, I call them my friends, won Grammys this week. My girl Megan Thee Stallion won her Grammy. Beyonce and Blue Ivy became the youngest Grammy Award winner. I think one of the youngest or the youngest.
I think it was the youngest.
Yes, congratulations to her. I mean, and let us see. I blame you. She's no longer 15 Grammy nominee. She's now a 15-time Grammy nominee and one-time Grammy Award winner.
Yay.
Okay, the Grammy Award-winning Let Us See, which is way overdue. Let Us See has given us I Blame You and All Right and so many hits. So that's basically what I've been digging into this week. I can't wait for the new episode of Tea and Coco on Tuesday. That's going to be nice. That's nice. Tea and Coco, that's on the Terrell Show on YouTube. Oh, okay. So I was saying, what's your intake this week?
Oh, well, my intake is...
Yo, the reason she breathing like that, I ain't gonna ignore it. She just had to pee.
I'm sorry. I had to go.
She over here. My intake is, girl, you're supposed to be covering it up that you had to run. Girl, I'm supposed to be editing. You,
okay, so we'll have to do
I just got to.
You know what? When you get to, my ladies out there will understand. The older you get, for some reason, your bladder gets smaller and smaller. Ooh. You look at a drink and your body's like, gotta go. Like, gotta go right now. I mean, and I try, but anyway. It won't. So my intake for this week. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I've just been reading like a lot of like school books, so I'm not even going to go into that. But I will go into the food though. Have you seen this whole nature cereal? Like I'm into this. I'm into, like right now I'm really, it's springtime outside. So for me, it's kind of like a rebirth with the like health and really looking into it. And so I've been looking more and more into like, eating natural, eating whole foods, getting away from a lot of red meat, definitely.
I won't be doing that.
A lot of pork, but I love me some bacon. Like, yes, you cannot go wrong with bacon. But, however, it's not healthy for you.
But I still eat it.
I know, so I'm trying to eat that in moderation, but really eat more. You go
ahead and moderate honey in your 40s.
I am. Eat more of like seafood and fish and chicken. So going more toward a Mediterranean diet. So
you better come on Mediterranean.
Hello.
I'd call it a Baltimore diet, but that's all right. That's all we eat anyway, seafood.
Just having a positive outlook on everything. Honestly, that's my intake of, we know that we are still in the midst and the middle of it. So I have two options. I can either continue to not wallow in it, but continue to let it dictate how I feel and my mood and what I get done. Or I can say, you know what? Yes, having a mask stinks. Having it on in the summertime when you're sweaty, it stinks. But at the same time, I can get out again.
Amen.
My children can go back to school again. Like, we could possibly go on vacation again. And, there are some steps. And, okay, so I have to stand 6 feet away from people. I have to wear a mask. But is that really inconvenient? Like, is that really so damn inconvenient to know that we can start getting back to doing what we used to do? All that's been asked is changing your outlook.
That's right.
And I think that, I'm about to go there.
Oh, she preaching.
But I just want to say, it's all about the outlook. What outlook do you have?
Come on.
What outlook do you have? What's your outlook?
Uh-oh.
Like, what's your intake? What's your outlook?
I like it. Well, you guys, we thank you so much for joining us today on the episode 2 of Mama and I Presents Can We Talk About It podcast. And we talked about vacations today. So we hope you guys have a great spring. We hope that you guys stay safe. Mm-hmm. Please stay positive and watch who you go on vacation with, because it all makes a difference.
Heck yeah.
Amen. Amen. Don't forget to subscribe to the Reggie segment and turn on that post notification bell so that you can be notified when we post a video.
I don't even know how I do. I don't even turn on mine. I don't even know. That's wrong. I do.
It's so wrong. She still ain't turning it. I thought I guided her. You know what? Before we argue, see you guys.
I do turn it on, Reggie.
Oh, the lies, Jesus, the lies. I'm Reggie Morton.
And I'm Tish Cooper.
And this is a Mama and I Presents Can We Talk About It?
A podcast bridging 2 different generations together about home, life, and much more. This podcast airs every Wednesday only on YouTube. Don't miss out.